Boom! What's happening, people? Welcome back to the Armament Factory with yours truly, Big Looch. And you know this, another watch along. Right, Champions League night is here, guys, and it's Arsenal's night to play in the Champions League. As you well know, if you joined me yesterday, we done the Atletico Madrid and Tottenham game. It was a hate watch. Today we're doing a watch along. Obviously, my beloved Arsenal. But yesterday was a great evening for the Arsenal fans as we saw Tottenham get the slapped out of them. Definitely got a smackdown from Atletico Madrid and Diego Simeone. It really showed how inept and incompetent Aiko Tudor is, having played Kinski or Slipinski or Dumski, whatever his name is. Bless him, I feel sorry for him. In goal, on a night like that, having to substitute him after 16, 17 minutes and put Vicario on anyway. But enough about last night. We might talk about that a little bit later on. Tonight, it's the top of the league stage team, Arsenal, going all the way to Germany to Leverkusen to take on Bayern Leverkusen. Now, Leverkusen last season, I believe it was it last season or maybe the season before, when they had Xabi Alonso as their manager and they had Granit Xhaka and Wirtz and one or two other players that they ended up selling. They went undefeated in their German league and won the German Bundesliga title undefeated, very similar to the 2004 Arsenal team, the Invincibles. Now, that team obviously got ripped apart. Manager left, players left. It's really a skeleton of what it was. I watched a couple of their games this season and they genuinely struggled in the Champions League. Now, I'm not really sure how they've been coping in the Bundesliga, but in the Champions League, although they've made it to the last 16, it was via the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, and they still were very lucky to get through. So let's see how we match up against them tonight. Hopefully, we're not going to be like the other North London team and take a beating like they did, but I highly doubt it. But football is strange like that. But I'm pretty sure with our defense and our attack, we have enough to cope with them. Now, first things we want to do, because we don't have long, it's only a few minutes left to kick off. So what I want to do is quickly have a look at the lineup for this match. So let's pull that up real quick. Oh, where did that go? Sorry, guys. Right, so for Leverkusen, they got Blaswich in goal, Kwanzaa, Andrich, and Tapsoba at the back. So they're playing three at the back. They're playing very similar to how Tottenham played yesterday. It's that 3-4-3, but they've gone a little bit different. They've played the striker a little bit more ahead than the other two wingers or midfielders, attacking midfielders. So they, like I said, Blaswich in goal, Kwanzaa, Andrich, and Tapsoba at the back. Poku, Palacios, Garcia, so I was going to say Gracias, Garcia and Grimaldo in midfield. Then Terrier and Mazza, who are really wingers, have come a little bit more inside and they're playing more like number 10s, both of them, to help Kofane up front to try and get goals against Arsenal. Now, like I said, this is not the same Leverkusen that went unbeaten and won the Bundesliga. This is a totally, well, I'm going to say totally, but near enough a brand new team. And I don't think they have enough to take us on. But like I said, we'll see tonight or today or in a few minutes how they cope against the top of the Premier League. Now, again, I will say the Premier League teams this season in the Champions League have done much better than the rest of Europe. I mean, I think it was, wasn't it 4 teams that went through in the top 8? So half of the top 8 that automatically qualified were from the Premier League, and that included Tottenham, guys, honestly. And I said it yesterday before the broadcast. I said Tottenham in the Champions League this season is not the same Tottenham from the Premier League, but that was under Thomas Frank. Now, Igor Tudor's got 4 losses in 4, I believe, or it's 3 losses in 4. And right now, all cameras are on Kai Havertz, sitting on the bench. And obviously, having come through the ranks in Leverkusen, is the center of attention today. He's not starting, obviously. We haven't done the lineup yet, but he is on the bench. So he may come on for the Arsenal at some point. Now, Arsenal are lining up like this, 4-2-3-1. David Raya in goal. Hikapié, who also is on loan from Leverkusen, but is allowed to play in this game, obviously. Also, that must be a big thing for him coming back to play against the team that he was at and won the Bundesliga with. So, again, David Raya in goal, Piero Hikapié, Gabriel Magliash, Saliba, Timber at the back, Zubimendi and Rice as the holding midfielders, then Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, Eze as the number 10, and Gyökeres up front. Now, this is a very, very strong lineup. I'm happy with this lineup. I'm confident of this lineup. And I'm pretty sure they will do well against Leverkusen. Now, that's the lineup, guys. I'm just going to get ready for the start of the match. So I'm just preparing myself quickly. Again, sorry I'm running a bit late. That's only because I've come from work and I had to set up and get ready. So here we go. The players are coming out of the tunnel. Do my last minute touch up quickly. Bear with me, guys. Bear with my. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Put that one over there. Like that. Right. We are pretty much ready for kickoff. So yeah, yesterday, guys, just to let you know. So yesterday we did a hate watch for the Tottenham Athletic game, and I tell you what, that was absolutely fantastic. Not just only because obviously we saw Tottenham get the ish slapped out of them, but altogether it really showed. And I was spot on, by the way, because I literally said before the game started, I said this is gonna look like it's gonna be a drubbing. I mean, it looks like it's gonna be one of those nights for Atleti where they're just gonna put the hammer down and show Tottenham and Igor Tudor why they're not supposed to be in the Champions League. Because genuinely, they're not supposed to be in the Champions League. They're only there purely by luck, having beaten Manchester United in the Europa League final by an own goal that they didn't even score. So quickly, Baslich in goal. Tapsoba, Andrich, and Kwanzaa at the back. That's the same Kwanzaa that was at Liverpool. Grimaldo, Alexi Garcia, Palacios, and Poku in midfield. Then you got Maza and Terrier in front of them as the number 10s. And then Kofan up front. Now, I'm not sure about Kofan much. I haven't seen him play a lot. So I am looking forward to see how their striker, their number 35, was supposed to be technically their number 9, but he's wearing 35. I want to see how he copes against Gabriel and Saliba, because any striker that copes well against those two, I would say is a fairly decent striker, depending on how much he scores or how many chances he creates. Now, we've got a couple of people already in the house. We got Dominatros edits. Are you going to watch Madrid and City game? Yes, I am. So what's going to happen is after I finish this game, I'm going to quickly set up for the next game and do a second broadcast for the City Madrid or Madrid City game. So yes, stay with us, Dominator. I'm going to say call you Dom. So stick with us, Dom. And yeah, we will be doing that match as well. So please don't go anywhere. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, all of that. And other than that, thank you for joining us. Welcome to the Armament Factory. Hopefully we get some more people coming in to join us. Sensoon's in the house as well. Thank you for joining us again. Hopefully we get Rob. Hopefully we get Peaks. Hopefully we get MJ and everyone else coming today to join us. It could be that they're at work because this is a early kickoff. So a lot of people might still be busy at work doing things, coming back from school or whatever they're doing, or they're after school. Here's MJ. MJ's joined us. Yes, MJ's here. Come on, you Gunners. Let's go. We're about ready for kickoff, guys. Let's see. So like I said, this is a great match because there's two players from Leverkusen. One that came up through the ranks, obviously, Kai Havertz, who he's got a knee brace on, which is not great, but I'm hoping he's going to make an appearance for Arsenal against his former club. And obviously, Piero Hikapié, who's on loan from Leverkusen and has been allowed to play against Leverkusen, will be good to see how he's going to do. And I'm pretty sure we will be signing him permanently, especially after the impact he's had this season. What a great signing he has been. Although he's a loanee, he's been doing fantastic for Arsenal. So keep it up, Piero Hikapié, and let's see. Right, MJ says, I think it's going to be a 1-3. So 3-1 to Arsenal. We've got kickoff, guys. So 3-1 to Arsenal, basically. MJ says, and it's going to be Gyökeres, Eze, and Saka. And here we go. Saka's already in. He crossed it. Oh, it's a free kick for Leverkusen. I really thought Arsenal was already in. That would have been a quick fire goal, I must say. Here we go. Right, that was a quick start from the Arsenal, I must say. I didn't even have time to set up, and they're already there. Kasper Hojmand is the manager. I think I said it right. Oh, yes, Sensun. Thank you. Here we go. Right. Here's Arsenal. Victor Gyökeres. Saka. Saka wearing the captain's armband, of course. Here's Declan Rice. Yeah, score and timers all day, guys, now. Thank you for reminding me. I'm all set up and ready to go. Power Rangers. Don't forget, guys, as Dom said, it's going to be a double header today, a double bubble. We're going to do the Leverkusen Arsenal game, and thereafter I'll quickly end this stream, set up, and I'm going to do the Real Madrid Manchester City. So if you have time to stay with us for that game, you're more than welcome, all of you, to join me for that game. But let's just focus on the Arsenal for now. So here's Declan Rice. Saka. And the ball goes out. It's an Arsenal throw. I'm hoping this referee today is going to let the game flow, is going to allow us to play. Victor Gyökeres. Oh, referee, that's a yellow card. Surely, Andrich. He wrestled Victor Gyökeres down. That's a free kick for the Arsenal in a dangerous area. Hopefully the set piece FC is going to do it in the first 2-3 minutes. We're going to get a goal. Sensun says, I reckon 2-1 to the Arsenal. Look at that. He fully WWE'd him to the ground. What's going on? The City Madrid game is at 8 o'clock, MJ. So if you do have time and you're allowed to watch it, then obviously stay with us because we're going to do that one straight after. But first of all, here we go. Arsenal. Can Arsenal do what Atleti did to Tottenham yesterday and laid us some smackdown on Leverkusen from within the first 2-3 minutes? It's a free kick from a dangerous area. Don't forget what Declan Rice did last season against Madrid. Not from a similar area, a little bit more inside, but this is also a dangerous area. You got Saka, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Declan Rice arguing, talking, not really arguing, but debating as to what they want to do, how they want to do it. Obviously, Gabriel with his headers, he's pretty much a striker as well. Yes, set piece again. Ole, ole, says MJ. I like it. Right, Saka looks like Saka's going to take it, but I think he's going to take a short one. He's going to play it into the path of Declan Rice. Declan Rice is going to shoot. Remember, I told you that. Here we go. Is Saka going to cross it? Oh, you know, he shoots. Oh, and it goes through the wall, through all the players, and it's out for a corner, they say, but the referee says no, goal kick. Arsenal won a corner, but the referee says goal kick. It was a great attempt. It went through all the players. It looked like Saka wanted to shoot it directly into goal. Oh, yes, it looks like it came off a Leverkusen player. However, the referee got that one wrong. Right, we got Robert Ed the Gunner in the house. We are the real Invincibles. That is right, Rob. Although Leverkusen won the Bundesliga. Hello. Come, sit down. Quickly watch Arsenal. Watch the future of Arsenal here, guys. Look at this. This is the future of Arsenal. One day you're going to see this man right here scoring goals for the Arsenal. Yeah, look. He's wearing his colours right. Say hello to everyone. Say hello. Look in the camera. Say hello.
Hello.
What team do you love?
Arsenal.
What team do you support?
Arsenal.
Come on! Give me a kiss. I love you. Right. Time to go now. Adios. Hasta mañana. Right. You can come back later, all right? Right. Victor Gyökeres. On the floor again. They're targeting Victor Gyökeres. It looks like they're targeting Victor Gyökeres today. They really want to put him. It's Andrich. Andrich is like he's man marking him. He's on his case. Robert says, yo, little Luch. That's right, Rob. That's the future of Arsenal. Trust me. I'm already training him up. He's already going to football practice, and hopefully He's got the talent and he's good. I'm sure he's good enough to play. If he's like his dad, trust me, he's good enough. Right, here come Arsenal. Bad ball. Bad ball from Eze. He was looking for Martinelli, I believe, and Declan Rice. Or was it Martinelli that played that ball? Anyway, bad ball. And it goes out. And Leverkusen now from the goal kick. Here we go. But yes, Rob, you are correct. As you said, Arsenal are the real invincibles. Although Leverkusen, we talked about it earlier. Oh, here we go. Kofana's down. He's saying someone elbowed him. The referee is talking to Gabriel. Gabriel is playing innocent. He's saying, I never did nothing. He's up now. Project Arsenal. That's right. That's right. Project Arsenal. And you will remember when he's scoring goals for the Arsenal, we'll be sitting in the box watching him, Rob. Don't worry about that. Right. Gabriel got a little talking to by the referee. Apparently, Kofana got elbowed in his face. Here's Leverkusen. But yes, Leverkusen won the Bundesliga, not last season, the season before, as the Invincibles. I believe it was the season before, right? Because last season was Bayern Munich with Company that won it. But the season before that, I believe it was Leverkusen that went with Xabi Alonso a whole season unbeaten in the Bundesliga. But the Bundesliga, as we call it in England, is a farmers' league. So, you know, it's really, like Robert said, Arsenal that are the true invincibles, because having done it in the Premier League is totally different from doing it in the Bundesliga. And there's no disrespect to the Bundesliga. The Bundesliga is a great league to watch, but I'm comparing it to the Premier League. Obviously, there's no comparison at this point. But here come Leverkusen. Whoa, Leverkusen on attack. Here's Kofana. Is he going to shoot? He shoots, but David Raya there. And this is what I was talking about, guys. I'm really keeping an eye on the Leverkusen striker, Kofana. I hope I'm saying his name right. I don't know if it's Kofane or Kofana, but I'm looking at their number 9. I want to see how he faces up against Gabriel and Saliba, and how he does as a striker. I am interested to see. I don't know much about him, so let's look and let's keep an eye on him. Right. Here come Leverkusen again. Great tackle. Great tackle by Julian Timber. Eberici Eze now. Eze plays it to Timber. Timber, great ball into Martinelli. Martinelli quickly into Saka, and Arsenal attack now. Saka on the right-hand side. Comes into the box. Cross goes inside. Just about loses the ball. Unlucky Saka. But come on, Arsenal. Once again, that was great play by the Arsenal. Great ball by Julian Timber to find Martinelli, or find Eze, who played it to Martinelli, and Martinelli found Saka. But here's Leverkusen now. And I'll tell you what, the Leverkusen Stadium, I've never seen it this packed. And it's so packed because Arsenal is in town. The top of the Premier League is in town. The top of the Champions League is in town. Trust me, that's why their stadium is sold out. Right, it looks like an Arsenal throw now. Declan Rice. Eberici Eze. Gabriel. Zubamendi. Don't forget, everyone, this is a two-legged tie. There's no away goals anymore in the Champions League. Robert says this could be the greatest season in Arsenal's history. Yes, it could indeed. I mean, Rob, do you think that they could do the quadruple? I mean, have you got faith? Do you believe that they could do it? Because I tell you what, the treble, maybe quadruple is difficult. Here's Declan Rice. Saliba. Robert said, possible treble, quad, Tottenham getting relegated. Yes, that's correct. Damn. MJ says, fingers crossed. Yes, in that sense, definitely. Obviously, we've spoken about that already. Tottenham's miserable season is just pouring on more happiness on all the Arsenal fans. Some Arsenal fans are saying that no, they want to keep the North London derby. I don't really care. There's other London teams that we can have a derby with. Might not be a North London derby, but you know, there's still Chelsea to take 6 points from. There's still West Ham to take, if they stay up, to take 6 points from. Brentford and other London teams that we can take 6 points from. So I don't really care that, yeah, that's a guaranteed 6 points for Arsenal against Tottenham. I don't look at it like that. I want to see that team in misery. And let me tell you something. If they do go down into the Championship, they could possibly even go further down into League One. And it's going to be very, very, very difficult for Tottenham to come back up into the Premier League. They will get the parachute payment, obviously. Here's Saka! And Leverkusen clear it. They will get a parachute payment, obviously, and they will invest in their team. They will do an overhaul of players, obviously. They'll get championship players in that know the league. But they can struggle similar to how Leeds struggled, similar to how Sunderland struggled, similar to a lot of these big teams that got relegated at one point, struggled to come back up. Yeah, Aston Villa did it, but not a lot of teams can do it. And if they don't have no experience in the Championship, which Tottenham don't have, playing 3 games a week, it's not easy. Some people even say that the Championship, in fact, is a harder league. Well, it's harder league than, I don't know if they mean it's a harder league than the Premier League, because the Premier League is the Premier League, obviously. But maybe it's the hardest league to get out of once you're in there. It's just one of those leagues that is so competitive. It's 3 games a week. It's, you know, you're traveling to a lot of these mad places in the cold, in the winter cold, and a lot of these players like to do that, especially not players that play in the Premier League that are used to the Premier League. Hence why I said they will invest in actual Championship players. So it may be very difficult for Tottenham to come back out of that league, but yeah, let them go down first. They may not even go down. It looks like they're going down, especially if they keep Igor Tudor. I'm actually surprised that I haven't seen a news bulletin today saying that Tottenham has sacked another manager, because that display yesterday was an absolute shambles. I mean, he made a pig's ear out of it, especially substituting the keeper after 16, 17 minutes. Here's Saka coming on the inside, playing Eberici Eze, but it got intercepted and the ball goes back to Leverkusen. I tell you what, Leverkusen is not doing half bad. Here he comes, Kofana. And Declan Rice comes. Oh my God. Gabriel nearly lost the ball, but Declan Rice and Zubimendi came there to cover him. I mean, that's unbelievable. That's when you talk about, yeah, they've got heart and they got fight. I mean, you did not see that from any Tottenham player yesterday. Jet Spence attempted to do something like that, but as soon as they saw that Gabriel was in trouble, Declan Rice, the horse, was there. 10 men Rice. This is why I call him 10 men Rice, because he's 10 men on the pitch. He's everywhere, right? And obviously there's that double entendre with the rice bag actual brand that's called 10 men Rice. So it's a double entendre, guys. But that was unbelievable from our defenders and midfielders, especially Zubimendi and Declan Rice, immediately there to help out Gabriel Magalhaes. All right. Let's get back to the chat. Robert says, it's possible. That's all I'm going to say. Fair enough. Rob says, I don't care about Tottenham. Chelsea are more close. It's harder due to more games, less funds, crazier teams. That's correct. That's what I meant. Ika Tudor and Thomas Frank gets a Premier private box at the Emirates. Yeah, they're both silver members, apparently. Right, Leverkusen now being talked to. I didn't see the tackle, but apparently there was a harsh tackle on Martinelli. Let's have a look. Ooh, naughty. That was very similar to the Mickey van der Ven tackle yesterday. However, Van der Ven, or can't defend, like they call him now, Mickey can't defend. He was very naughty because he made contact. I mean, this Leverkusen player didn't actually make contact, but here come Arsenal again. Right, Grimaldo for Leverkusen are bombing forward. Zubermendi getting back. Here is Saliba with his man Gabriel now. Leverkusen shoot, and it's over. Robert said, get them platinum, not silver. Well, if he gets them relegated, he deserves the platinum. I wonder what happened to Thomas Frank, I wonder what happened to him. Where he is now. Is he going to get back into managing? Is he going to get back into the Premier League? Is he waiting for another Premier League team? Because Keith Andrews is doing an unbelievable job at Brentford. So definitely Thomas Frank is not going back to Brentford. And I've heard a lot of Brentford fans also say that it's always been Keith Andrews. Thomas Frank was just listening to what he would tell him, and he would do what Keith Andrews tells him. So they don't even need him back. But obviously that's a joke. Robert says Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Van der Ven. That's a good one too. Mickey Clubhouse Van der Ven. Right, here come Arsenal again. A bad ball again from the Arsenal, but Piero Hincapié, great defending, unlucky. And also, don't forget, guys, this Leverkusen team has already sacked the manager this season. Early in the season, they hired Erik ten Hag, former Manchester United manager, and he was there literally for a month, maybe 2 months, less than that. He couldn't even do anything. He hadn't even made 1 or 2 signings yet, and the club got rid of him. Now, I don't remember the ins and outs of that story. All I remember is they hired him, and not long after they sacked him. And that could be maybe because he wasn't happy that they were selling off all the players. I mean, Pierre Capier left, Wirtz left, and yeah. And possibly he wasn't happy about that, and he had an argument with the board, or they just looked at his plans and thought, nah, we're not having that. So they sacked him. So they have already sacked the manager this season. But here come Arsenal. Jurriën Timber. He's got Saka on the rack. Victor Gyökeres next to him. Saka on the ball now. Plays it in. But the ball gets headed out. Where's it going? Eze now for the second ball. And Leverkusen clear it. Frank will be a Gunnosaurus mascot. You're on fire today, Robert. You are on fire, mate. Honestly, but yeah, that's a good one. I got a Saurus. Right, here's Martinelli. Crosses it, but the ball goes out for a throw-in. A great header by the Leverkusen captain. Right, Pierre Capier now. Obviously known by the Leverkusen player, being on loan from Leverkusen. Right, Pierre Capier. What's he going to do? Long throw. Right. Here we goes. Gyökeres back to Capier. Capier again. Capier still with the ball. Plays it to Gyökeres, but it ricochets. Unlucky. Tell you what, Pierre Capier is doing very well. Now Gyökeres is chasing, pressing. Tapsoba. Back to Andrich. Oh, bad ball. But Andrich gets it back. Be careful. Don't be pulling shirts. Because it's the later stages of the competition, Rob. Robert says, I don't know how Hicapia can play, especially on loan. Bit weird. No, I think they, if I'm not mistaken, in the Champions League, and depending on the contract rules as well, that in the later stages of the competition, that get cancelled out. It doesn't matter that he's on loan anymore, even if it's against his parent club. Obviously, no. Eze leaves it for Gyökeres. Gyökeres the Martinelli shoot. Oh, it hits the crossbar. And Saka can't control it. It was nearly a goal for the Arsenal. Unlucky. Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli with a shot from 6 yards. But it hits the crossbar. Unlucky. And Saka on the rebound. Couldn't control the ball. Unlucky. Andrich is how you say Andrich, hey? Am I saying it wrong? Andrich. I don't know, mate. Andrich. Andrich. I think in German it's with a hard G, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, close, very close. Right, so as I was saying, Robert, I think from what I remember, you might want to look this up just to double check, but from what I remember, 1, it depends on the clause in the contract, whether they allow that, and 2, I'm pretty sure in the later stages, so in the knockout stages of the Champions League, that parent rule gets thrown out, and you can play any of the players in your team, from what I remember. But I could be wrong, so double check that and you let me know. But that's what I remember. Vaguely, I remember that. Right, here come Leverkusen. I tell you what, Leverkusen is not putting up a bad performance. I know Arsenal are giving them the ball, they're allowing them time on the ball, they're allowing them to play. This is a typical Arsenal game. Like I said, it's the game of two halves. They play very conservative in the first half, allow the other team to just pass it around, have possession, and just play on the counter attack. And then they come out in the second half and go full throttle. Hopefully, they do that as well today. I mean, in the Champions League, it's been a bit of a mixed bag because sometimes they switch it up. I remember that game against Bayern Munich at home. They just went full out from the first half. And I remember a score. I think we scored 2 or 3 times in the first half. And in the second half, they took their... Oh, Leverkusen with a shot. What a block. Who was that? Saliba. Oh, Gabriel is down. Oh, my God. He got winded. That must have went straight at his chest. Gabriel Magliash. He got winded. Saliba's over him. Subamendi's over him. That block, look, that's when you talk about putting your body on the line. Look at that. Oh, right at his chest, Gabriel. My God, man. This Brer. I'd say give him the captaincy, but Saka's a captain. Declan Rice is a captain. What a ball. That dummy from Eberici Eze, they're just showing you the replay now. That dummy from Eberici Eze, he genuinely thought Victor Gyökeres was behind him. Victor Gyökeres was. He decided to play it to Martinelli. Martinelli shot and it hit the crossbar. Unlucky for Saka, he couldn't get the rebound. Oh, there you go. Robert said it's only in the league, not in the international competition. So there you go. That's it. You've said it, mate. Yeah, Gabriel is nuts, man. He literally puts his body on the line. Honestly, that's the kind of players you want in your team. That's the kind of defenders you want. They put their life on the line. They put their whole body on the line. I remember I used to see John Terry doing things like that. Rio Ferdinand doing things like that. We miss those kind of defenders, and I'm glad Arsenal has 2 of those in Gabriel and Saliba. Here come the energy pouches. Right, don't forget, guys, Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu taking on Manchester City later on tonight. That should kick off at 8 o'clock. So if you're with us, stay with us. We're going to do that game also. I mean, it did look like David Raya might have had it covered, you know. Look. He was moving into the position where the ball was going. But, you know, Gabriel's not waiting for that. Fantastic defending. The king of Brazil. The king of Brazil. Here's Gabriel again, gives it to Capier. Capier runs with it now. He plays it forward. Bad ball from Capier, got intercepted. But look, he goes back, he tracks back. Here's Zubamendi. That's what I love about this Arsenal team. They just back each other, man. One person makes a mistake, the other person is there to clean it and tidy it and mop it up. Here's Yuri Timber. 10-man Rice. Crossfield ball looking for Martinelli. But Kwanzaa, sorry, I said Kwanzaa. Here's Martinelli again. Still Martinelli. Gyökeres, he tried to play it back to Martinelli. Victor Capier. He takes a shot on target, but the keeper saves it, man, like Blaswich. Is it Blaswich? Yeah, Blaswich. Great shot by Pierre Capier, who got his first goal not too long ago. But the keeper was there to save it. You'll fall in love, I know you will. Our number 6 is the king of Brazil. Oh, Saliba, you got to be careful. Saliba, cheekily, he's a naughty boy. Look. He was pulling his shirt from the back. Look. That's a good one, though. Yeah, good one. Making sure the referee don't see it, but still pulling his shirt. Anyways, a free kick for Leverkusen. Saliba, naughty. You'll fall in love, I know you will. Our number 6 is the king of Brazil. All right, here's Leverkusen again. Stop sober. Ah, intercepted by Declan Rice. What a player. Rice again. Zooby-dooby-doo. Here's Saliba, the king of Brazil. David Raya. Zubamendi. Eberici Eze. I'm so happy for Eberici Eze that's starting to get more time on the pitch. Martinelli. He had a bit of an awkward start for the Arsenal. Ah, yellow card for Martinelli. There's a lot of yellow cards coming out. This referee is card happy. He's just putting out yellow cards left, right, and center. With Arsenal players, got to be careful. You don't look. Why didn't he give it to the Leverkusen player too? But yeah, Arsenal players have to be careful. No, Saliba's not the king of Brazil. No, I said Saliba and then I sang the song. Saliba played it to Gabriel and I said Saliba, the king of Brazil. That's what I meant. Sorry. Nah, Saliba's the king of France, mate. Don't worry about that. No, because Saliba passed it to Gabriel, so I went Saliba and then the king of Brazil. Like now, Saliba, zooby-dooby-doo. Here we go. That's the king of Brazil now. Robert said he's French, dude. I know he's French. Hey, here we go. Nah, don't worry. Don't worry. I know my team, Rob. Don't worry. All right, here we go. Come on, Arsenal. We want to see some goals, man. It can't be nearly coming half an hour and still 0-0. That means the second half, if we go half time, if we go in to the break at 0-0, I want them coming out, handbrake off. They're not really playing with the handbrake. Damn man, Rice. What? What? Garcia dropped on the floor and the referee gave him a free kick when Declan Rice got the ball. What's going on? I see this is the type of referee I hate. It's a 50-50 challenge. Declan Rice gets the ball. Just because Garcia's on the floor, he gets a free kick. What's going on? I like the way Declan Rice is standing over them, telling them, get up, man, you little Mitch. Stop mitching and get up and play football, man. I don't think Garcia was happy about that, but hold that. Boom. Zooby-dooby-doo. Another thing I was going to say. Robert just wrote the whole song for me. You want me to sing the whole song? Here's Saka. You'll fall in love. I know you will. Our number 6 is the king of Brazil. Our centre half will give you hell. Our wall at the back is Gabriel. Ole, ole. Ole, ole. Here's Eze. Shoot. Oh. Well, listen. Leverkusen is not bad at defending, My God. Here they come. Ah, Gabriel nearly lost it, but Gofana with him. Here's Garcia. I tell you what, the Leverkusen manager has set them up well, I think he's been watching Arsenal closely. I mean, they have definitely done their homework 100%. Right, here come Leverkusen again. Great interception. Oi, what a tackle by Declan Rice. Leverkusen still coming. They're still attacking. Cross comes in. And it goes out for a goal kick. That's something I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say now. Ole, ole. Ole, ole. Oh, man. It slipped my mind. That was something I was going to say. Here come Leverkusen again. Ooh, unlucky. I think that was Saliba just tried to play a long ball forward to Gyökeres that got intercepted. Unlucky. Gabriel, no, that was Capier. Capier to Gabriel. Now Declan. Ah, referee, come on, man. Oh, finally. Oh, another player down. See, I hate this, man. I hate this stop-start business. Look, Gabriel's going up to him, telling him, look. The Arsenal players keep going up to him saying, get up, you Mitch. I like that. That's it. I just remembered. You know, there's another thing that I noticed, which I really like. So I grew up watching both Mikel Arteta and Gabriel Heinz, right? Now, there's this thing that's happened at Arsenal this season, this toughness that I'm seeing from Declan Rice, from other players, this ruthlessness. Mikel Arteta never really used to play like that. He used to play with a cool, calm mind. Obviously, he'll get intense when he needs to. But that aggressiveness that you just saw from Declan Rice and some other players, I guarantee you that's from Gabriel Heinz. Because Gabriel Heinz, that's how he used to play. That's how he used to play at Manchester United. That's how he used to play at Real Madrid. With anger, ferocity, snappiness, just at your heels. You go down, he's shouting at you. He's getting angry at you. He's got that ruthlessness. And if you notice before this game, he did the team talk in the huddle, right? Not in the changing room and whatever, but when they were on the pitch, when it was just about to kick off, he got them in a huddle and I saw he was talking to them and giving them like last minute encouragement and motivation. And that ruthlessness and anger, I guarantee you, and that's a nice balance to have. I like, and that's not saying that he's been the difference fully, obviously, but bringing him in to kind of teach them that or show them that or encourage them to be like that has really made a big difference to this Arsenal team. Because, you know, over the years, a lot of people used to say about Arsenal, you know, having that weak underbelly, being pushovers. Yeah, they play good football. Yeah, they're challenging, but, you know, they don't have that ruthlessness. I feel like Gabriel Heinze has kind of brought that. into this Arsenal team, has really, or has brought it out of them. Not saying that they didn't have it, but has really brought it out of them, and I really like that. So that was a great addition to the coaching staff to bring Gabriel Heinz in, and I wonder how that happened. I wonder if Mikel Arteta went and sought him to bring him, or Gabriel Heinz saw the project and applied for it. Robert says, "Up you melt." Hey, what a player Gabriel Heinz was. Rah. Yep, definitely. Right, we got Innocently Twisted in the house. I said, yes, Robert, what are you saying? What are you saying, Innocently Twisted? I haven't seen you in time, my friend. Oh my God, what is going on? Quickly, take the free kick. Here we go. Kofani and Gabriel are having a real battle out here today. I do like it. Right, Saka on the right-hand side now. Plays it back into Yurian Timber. Zubidubidu, Zubimendi. Here's Saliba. Saka again on the right-hand side. He's got Yurian Timber in front of him. Ball goes out for a throw-in. You hit the nail on the head, Robert. They say we were weak, and then we were ruthless, and then they complain it's Arsenalism at its finest. You know what? I read a comment not too long ago on one of the TalkSport videos. I don't remember what video it was and what show it was on TalkSport, but there was a comment put down below because they were talking about Arsenal or whatever, and I can't remember exactly how the quote went, but it went something along the lines of, they used to say we can't go on a rainy day to Stoke away, something like that, and now that we do, oh man, I wish I remembered it. I gotta look for it, but it's something along the line of, yeah, they used to hate on us because we couldn't beat Stoke away on a rainy day, and now that we're beating those kind of teams on a rainy day away, they're still complaining we can't win with it. It was something along the lines of that, but the quote was so beautifully put. I wish I copy and pasted it. I will try and find it again. But I found that an unbelievable quote because it's so true and exactly what you're saying as well, Robert. They used to hate on us for not being able to be ruthless and beat those, low block teams and those kind of like tough, dogged teams that don't really play football, that just want to barge you out of the way, push you around or whatever. They used to hate on us for not being able to beat them and lose to them. And now that we play like that and we beat those teams and we get in the wins, they're still complaining. It's like you said, it's Arsenalism at its finest, guys. Right, we're coming up to the 40-minute mark. It's still 0-0. Obviously, there's other games that are being played tonight, but they're all kicking off at 8. Let's quickly have a gander so we can have a look. Obviously, the Real Madrid Manchester City game is also going to be played at 8 o'clock, and we're going to do those games as well. But I believe, is it Bodo Glimt that's playing tonight as well? So PSG Chelsea as well at 8 o'clock, guys. That's going to be a cracker. Obviously, that's the World Club final as well. They played against each other in the World Club Championship final. So let's have a look here. So yeah, so PSG, Chelsea, Bodo Glimt, Sporting Lisbon. Bodo Glimt is actually the story of the season, guys. I must say, although Arsenal for us is obviously the story of the season, and especially how far we can go and what we can do. We spoke about it earlier, the treble, the quadruple. But in the Champions League, I will say the Cinderella story, if you want to put it, is Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt, this Norwegian team that are not even playing in their season at their moment. I mean, their season's finished, so they've only got the Champions League, which means that's probably why they're doing so well. But they've got some fantastic players, and for them, the size of club they are. Here comes Zubimendi. Ooh, unlucky. Kwanzaa with him, but Zubimendi gets it back. Gyökeres. Oh, and they lose the ball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable from Zubimendi. Oh my God, Martinelli's gone down, but he's getting up again. Right. What's going on here? I don't know what the referee just did, but he said it's a throw in or something, or is it a foul? Oof. But yeah, Bodo Glimp it really is, like I said, the Cinderella story in the Champions League this season. A club that size, to be able to reach the knockout stages and having knocked out some giants as well, getting to play in a knockout stage. And I mean, the funding they'll get, the advertisements they'll get, and Sporting is not a team that they can't beat. I mean, I believe they're beating Man City this season. I believe they drew with Tottenham. They beat Inter Milan. They've beaten Juventus, I think, as well. They drew with was it Benfica? I don't know, but they've been doing absolutely fantastic in the Champions League this season, and they're going to be playing. It's back to Gyökeres, Eberici Eze. I mean, look, Leverkusen can defend. I give them that. Martinelli with a crossing, and Leverkusen clear it. Leverkusen are defending with their life. Their defending is not half bad, honestly. Robert says, the thing is, everyone hates us no matter what. We just got to let the football do the talking. That's absolutely true. But did you see the video that Jose Mourinho made, Rob? Jose Mourinho came out with that video and everyone's clipping it and everyone's talking about it. He's saying that when the noise is loud, that means you're doing something good. And when everyone's hating you, that means you're bound to win. And that's exactly what you want. And that's true, because when he was in charge in Chelsea at the beginning and he was doing and he was winning the leagues in the manner that he was winning them, um, everyone was hating on him and everyone was hating on that Chelsea team. So he's actually quite right. And when you see Jose Mourinho, who used to hate on Arsenal back in the day, when you see him, because don't forget, he used to call Arsene Wenger like an expert in failing, and Arsenal being experts in always coming second and failing and whatever. Now he's talking a whole different game. He admires Mikel Arteta. He admires his Arsenal team. Pierre Hincapié just now with a bad ball to Martinelli. Unlucky. There is a bit of frustration building up at Arsenal, but don't worry, guys. Keep your heads on. It's nearly half time. I will say this. Bayern Leverkusen is doing fantastic to keep us at bay. Their defense is great. That German wall there behind the defense, the 12th man, are doing fantastic now. MJ says, I can't believe the World Cup is only 3 months away. Also, have you broken your fast yet? That's exactly what I'm doing now, MJ. I've broke my fast with a date. I'm having my soup. I got my water. I got my plate of dinner. So it's all live on the stream, guys. Here's Eberici Eze. Saka with acres of space. Saka with acres of space. Plays it back to Saliba. Zubamendi. Gabriel Magliash. Look how high up our defenders are. Martinelli. Look at the defending from Bayern Leverkusen. I tell you what, they have been drilled very well. Martinelli, he can't go nowhere. The defender is just on his heel. He's on his heel, man. This is a great display of how to play against Arsenal. That means they're seriously done their homework. Look. Interception after interception. Pierre Hincapié as well gets the ball back quickly for Martinelli. Well done. Right, Martinelli to Declan Rice. Now Declan Rice got some space to run into. Declan Rice. There needs to be shots from outside the box, man. Saka, take a shot. He tries to, but it gets blocked. This is what I'm talking about, man. Declan Rice really... Why is Declan Rice so scared to shoot? I don't understand. Take more shots. Honestly, here's Kofana, whatever his name is. Kofana takes a shot. Again, blocked by Saliba, Gabriel. And now the rest of the team is back. This is dangerous, guys. You've got to be careful. You don't want to go 1-0 down before half-time. Look, they're giving the Leverkusen fans hope as well. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. God bless all of us, my friend. Please excuse me while I'm having my dinner. But I'm doing a double header. So I'm doing this game and then I'm doing the Madrid City. So I won't have any time if I don't eat now. Cross comes in. My God, David Raya. Was that David Raya? Here's Saka now. Saka running down the right. Saka on the wing. Ah, and he slips. Unlucky Saka. Unlucky. Get up, get up, get up. There's 2 minutes of injury time. Saka just slipped unluckily. Right. Here's Leverkusen now bombing forward. Shot from Leverkusen, but it goes wide. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I actually thought I genuinely thought Leverkusen were gonna be shambles. But they have definitely done their homework on Arsenal. And they're defending quite well. I mean, I am expecting a little bit more from our players. I feel like we need to take more shots from outside the box. David Raya, unlucky. Unlucky. I think he slipped a little bit and kicked the ball out. Anyway, listen, we're near half time anyway. So I might just wait for half time and finish the rest of my food. Only got 30 seconds left. Come on. You'll fall in love. I know you will. Our number 6 is the king of Brazil. Our centre half will give you hell. Our wall at the back is Gabriel. Well done, guys. It's half time, everyone. Listen, I'm here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just going to turn the mic off. I'm going to quickly have my food and I'll be back for half time, guys. Go get yourself a drink, make yourself a cup of tea, go to the boys' room, empty your bladder, come back, and it'll be half time. Right. I'm back, guys. Yep. I got me copper. Got some chocolate biscuits. And we're ready to kick off the second half. Oh, snap. Forgot to do the timer. Right, here come Leverkusen already. Similar to Arsenal in the first 5 seconds. And David Raya with an unbelievable save. I can't believe it. Bayern Leverkusen nearly went 1-0 up. Oh my days. From the kickoff. Look at that. Leverkusen are going for it. They slipped in behind the lines. Kofana played it, cross came in, and the header went. David Raya with an unbelievable save. Who was that? Who was that? That was Terrier. Terrier with a header. My God, that could have been 1-0 Leverkusen. The cross comes in, and they've scored. Back post. They've done to Arsenal. Set piece FC. I can't believe it. They've literally scored an Arsenal goal against Arsenal in the first 50 seconds of the second half. They get a corner. They play it to the back post. I can't believe they have Arsenalified us. I can't believe this. What did they fall asleep? What happened with the Arsenal defense? Oh, look, the manager went up to the set piece coach for the Arsenal. I don't even know why I'm laughing. This is not funny. Look at that, though. David Raya, you got to do better than that at the near post. That was a tight angle, but I can't believe it, man. Eze dropped on the floor. The first save David Raya made to give them that corner was unbelievable. But Bayern Leverkusen did to Arsenal what Arsenal do to other teams. Back post, get the header in, right in front of their fans. And the fact that their manager went up to our set-piece coach and had a laugh and a giggle with him, it's just like rubbing salt into the wounds. It's like, yeah, I've learned from you, bro. That's why I can't believe I've come back to this. Let me just update the score. This is not so for the but so. My God, I can't believe I've come back to this, man. Eze with a cross. Martinelli tried to header. Listen, they got to step up now, Arsenal, man. We were talking about treble and quadruple. Well, you're not going to win the Champions League if you can't go to Leverkusen and get a win. I know we still got to play them in London, and the tie's not over. Obviously, there's no away goals either. But this is not a good start, man. This is not a good start to the second half. But you know what? I'll tell you one thing, though. That always comes in handy. Remember that. Right. Come on, Arsenal. We got a bit of a mountain to climb now, boys. My God, I can't believe I came to this Mazda now. Going back to Tapsoba. Tapsoba goes back to the keeper, Blaswich. I can't believe this. I can't believe this, man. I'm just in shock. Honestly, that's why my reaction was crazy, because I'm just in shock. I was waiting for the referee to pull it up and say VAR and disallowed goal and blah, blah, blah. But it's 1-0 to Leverkusen. But I tell you what, MJ did he say 2-1 or 3-1? I think Sensun said 2-1. MJ, what did you say? I think you said 3-1, didn't you? Or let me see. Sensun said 2-1. MJ said, I think it's going to be 3-1 to the Red Army. Yeah, so, with all the predictions you guys made, they were bound to score. It's just whether Arsenal can come and lay the smackdown on them. Come on, Saka. We're expecting you to step up now with the armband on. Do something. That save though, David Raya, right before that for the corner was unbelievable, man. They've had more attempts than us. Victor Gyökeres, once again, being fairly quiet. I mean, I'm tired of constantly riding in pause, so I'm not really going to mention him. But again, it's not. I guess it's not that bad, but it's not good either. You know what? I can't blame him because their defense have been doing well. It's not just against him. The Leverkusen defense have been rock solid this evening. You got to give them credit for that. I don't know who that manager is. Like, it's the first time I see him. Obviously, I don't really watch Bundesliga. What was his name? Hejulmand. I don't even know where he's from. Let's have a look. Kasper Hejulmand. Danish. Oh, Peekster would like him. Peekster probably knows him. Kasper Hejulmand. Kasper Hjulmand. Well, I tell you what, he has drilled this Leverkusen team very well. To be able to play against Arsenal in this manner and score our goal against us, you got to give them credit for that. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. I'm just still in shock. I don't know how to react to this. I'm not really worried. I'm staying calm, but it's unbelievable nonetheless. Right, Leverkusen actually playing very well, keeping possession, keeping Arsenal at bay. You know what? They're not going to be an easy team to beat, I tell you that. It might just be that we get knocked out of the Champions League this season early, guys, so we can focus on the rest of the class. Not ideal, but here come Leverkusen again. And Saliba this time. He wanted David Raya to come and grab it. Saliba not with a great clearance. It goes back to Leverkusen. Don't fall asleep now, Arsenal. Whatever you do not do a Tottenham and fall asleep and just start giving them goals left, right, and centre. I mean, one goal is bad enough. Here come Leverkusen again. Jesus. Grimaldo with a cross in. Saliba had to header out. Eze now. Great control by Eze to play it to Jurriën Timber. It gets blocked and it's an Arsenal throw. Timber. Saka. Saliba. Eze. Deckers. Well done. What a twist and turn from Deckers. Here's Martinelli now. Martinelli. Shoot! Someone take a shot, man. Declan Rice. Zubamendi. Saliba next to him. There you go. Play Saka. That's it. Saka now. Saka, no walls fell. Not always the same thing. You're becoming too predictable, dude. It's either you come inside or you run to the byline. I mean, everyone's going to know. Do something else. I think Arsenal are just becoming way too predictable, man. And the defense has to just keep bailing them out. David Raya has to keep bailing them out. There has to be more. I don't know. It has to be different types of attacks, man. It can't be the same thing. Play it to Saka. Either he comes inside or he runs to the byline. Again, Saka. Saliba. Very compact Leverkusen now. They're literally doing exactly what we're doing. I mean, they've literally copied the Arsenal way and are playing exactly as Arsenal would play against any other team. Here's Saka. He tried something different this time. He tries to go in and out, twist it. I like it. It didn't work out, but at least it's something different. Obviously, they're double teaming him, triple teaming him. They got to keep him quiet. Here's Piero Hincapié. I wonder how he's feeling playing this parent club. Saka loses the ball, gets caught in possession again. That's too easy, Saka, man. You can't be caught in possession like that. That's way too easy. Right, the Real Madrid lineup is coming up. Courtois in goal. Arnold, Rudiger, Housen, Mendy at the back. Valverde, Tchouaméni, Brahim Diaz, Petach, Güler, and Vinicius Jr. Man City lineup. Donnarumma in goal. Husanov, Ruben Diaz, Gahey, and O'Reilly at the back. O'Reilly back at left back. Rodri in front of them. Then Silva, Savinho, Semenyo, Doku, and Haaland. Quite a strong lineup. That's going to be an exciting game, guys. I look forward to that game as well. Arsenal struggling to break Leverkusen down. Leverkusen very compact, very defensive, low block. But here come Arsenal. Martinelli gets fouled. It's a free kick for the Arsenal in a dangerous area. Yellow card. I think that was Tapsoba. Bit harsh on Martinelli Tapsoba. There was no need for that. I mean, Martinelli got away from him. It was a bit of a shoulder barge. I mean, it wasn't too much. Martinelli just screamed out louder than he's supposed to. Did he actually touch him that badly? No, it wasn't that bad. But it's a free kick nonetheless. It was definitely a foul. But Martinelli did make a meal of it. Tapsoba now. This is a perfect chance. Oh, it's Poku actually. It wasn't even Tapsoba. It was Poku. My bad. Right. Poku's got. I saw Tapsoba and Piero Hincapié just now. Martinelli limping. Come on, dude. He didn't touch you like that. Right. Declan Rice is going to take this free kick on a sixpence. Deckers at the back post. Do exactly what they did to us and get that goal back. Equalize. I'm gonna get my button ready to press Arsenal goal. Come on. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Oh, here we go. Referee's got to get involved. Handbags. 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 Right, Declan Rice on the sixpence now. Come on, back post that. Hand goes up. Back post. And also get it. Oh! Unlucky Piero Hincapié. He could have got a goal against his parent club. Unfortunate for him. What happened there? Oh, what's this? A substitution. Oh, Madueke is coming on. Changes for the Arsenal. That was quick. Saka's coming off. Saka's coming off. Madueke is coming on. I don't think Saka will be happy about that. But it is what it is. You sometimes have an off day. You got to make way for your competitor, for the person that's fighting for your place. Well done, Saka, nonetheless. Also preserving his energy, making sure we got him safe for the Premier League still. But Madueke is coming on now. Fantastic change that is. It's basically like for like. But what will happen is they're probably have been drilled more about Saka rather than Madueke, so they probably wasn't expecting Madueke to come on at this time. So with these fresh legs on the right hand side, he puts you on the edge of your seat. You know, he brings that. Leverkusen, here they come. Madueke straight in. Well done. Madueke straight into the defense, plays it to Saliba, who clears it. Well done. That's exactly what you want to see. An immediate impact from the substitute. Here he goes again. Madueke again. Madders. Plays it to Eze. Eze crosses it back in. Immediate impact from Madueke, and that's what you want to see. An absolute fantastic substitution by Mikel Arteta. Right, Arsenal are starting to cook now. Madueke is starting to cook. He's going to take this corner now. Madueke, Noni. Come on, Noni. Show them why he's supposed to be on the pitch. Noni with a corner. Back post. Leverkusen just about clear it. Not far enough, though. Now Declan Rice is going to play it back to Madueke. He takes it on. Madueke with him. He crosses it back in. Unlucky. Eze now plays it out to Martinelli. Gabriel. Eberechi. Deckers. Noni. Deckers. Great play, but was that Zubimendi? He got tackled for it. He got paid for it. It's Noni Madueke. Noni, keep it in. Crosses it. And the keeper comes and punches it out. And Leverkusen just about clear it. I'll tell you what, they're on the ropes now, Leverkusen. Arsenal have got them on the ropes. The keeper had to come out because Victor Gyökeres was coming for it. Yellow card for who? Who just got a yellow card? Yo, this referee is card happy, man. I didn't even see, because we were watching the replay, they didn't even show who got the yellow card. We got Tony98 in the house. He's saying we're playing like shit. We're playing. I wouldn't say that, Tony. I think what's happened is, I think that this Bayern Leverkusen team has been super drilled into how Arsenal play. They've just been drilled into how Arsenal play. They've set up defensively, and they got a lucky goal from a corner, exactly how we play. But I think we got them on the ropes now. We just need to get back to how we play our game. Noni's on the pitch now. I think they wasn't expecting that change that early. But don't stress, Tony. Look. Remember. We still got time, and it's a two-legged tie. Here's Martinelli with the cross. I still believe. Gyökeres, unlucky. Nearly got the shot off. Here comes Saliba. Madueke. Jurien Timber. Square it. Unlucky. See, I told you, look, their defense is just... They've been really drilled well. I mean, you got to give credit to this Danish manager, Kasper Hjulmand. This manager has really drilled them well. He's really made them compact. He's made them difficult to break down. Look, if you notice, they've got two lines of four, and then they drop one. They bring the striker back and make it a middle line of five, and then another four behind them. That's really difficult to break down. That's really difficult to get in behind. So Arsenal are trying. They're going left. They're going right. They're trying to sneak away in. Here's Gabriel. Plays it into Noni now. Who's that? Noni Madueke. We're just about finding the right pass. He can't do that, Saliba. He's just giving it away to them. As long as we're not sloppy. If you mean that we're playing rubbish. Whoa, David Raya. My God, they're going to shoot. Lucky they didn't do it this time, but this has definitely happened to David Raya before. He's got to be careful coming out this far. But Tony, I hear what you're saying. We just got to get back to our game. We're not playing. Look, sloppy passing again. You're right. That's not good. That's definitely rubbish. That's definitely garbage. We can't be playing like that. We cannot be giving the ball away like that. Um, I'm hoping once he puts Havertz on, maybe makes one or two changes. Maybe take off Gyökeres, bring on Gabriel, bring on Havertz. I do see us winning. It's just a matter of time. It's just us breaking them down, Tony. So don't stress too much. MJ says 1-0 to Bayern Leverkusen as well. I went to pray and do a few things. I come back to see us losing. That's disgraceful. Don't stress, guys. It's only 65 minutes. MJ, you said we're going to win 3-1. So they were bound to score, dude. They're meant to score. Here's Havertz getting warmed up. Right, we got Jesus we can put on. Kai Havertz we can put on. Max Daumann can get a little run out. You know, we got some strength in there. We can put on some players. As long as we don't concede again. And don't forget, we conceded from a corner the exact way that we usually score and beat teams. But here come Leverkusen now. Can they score against us in open play? I doubt it. That save from David Raya to give them the corner that they scored. Be careful, David Raya. Be careful. Here's Declan Rice. David Raya made an incredible save that gave them that corner in the first place. So here come Arsenal again. Martinelli on the left-hand side. We're cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. Martinelli, release the ball, man. Where you going? Saliba, Timber now. That's it. Timber runs into the box. That's it. Something different. I tried to backheel it to Martinelli. He couldn't. But that's what I'm talking about. Something different. Don't just keep playing it to Noni Madueke or whatever. Play it to the winger. You do something. You create something. Eze has been really quiet this game. This is one of those games where Eze just goes missing. Maybe put in a Christian Norgard instead of him. See how he does. I will tell you this. This is not good at all. But look, Leverkusen are playing very well, guys. You got to give credit where credit is due. And Leverkusen at this point, I mean, they're dominating possession. They're dominating the stats. And a few of our players are just having an absolute nightmare. They're having a quiet game. And Leverkusen have done their homework, guys. Honestly, I think the rest of Europe now, they've done their homework on Arsenal. Here come Leverkusen again. Eze plays it to Noni. Noni, well done. Goes on the inside. There you go. That's better. Through the middle, Noni. That's it. Through the middle. Acres of space. Run, Noni, run. He plays it to Victor Gyökeres. Now, Victor Gyökeres, do something, brother. Plays it back to Noni. Well done. Great ball. Crosses it in. Nah, gives it straight to the goalkeeper. Unlucky Noni Madueke. I think the whole Arsenal coaching staff are looking at this Leverkusen team and thinking, yo, I think they've got our number, dude. We've got to do something different here. Zubamendi, great tackle. Unbelievable. Saliba. What? Ref! Nah, this ref is taking the mickey. How is that a yellow card? How? We got the ball. What? Nah, this ref is taking the PISS, man. Honestly. And look earlier what he done to him and he didn't get a yellow card. Nah, this ref has been paid off. What is going on here? Nah, this is ridiculous, man. This referee needs a slap in his face. How did Zubamendi get a yellow card for that? He got the ball. And then the player literally did something worse to him earlier. No free kick, no yellow card. This is the worst referee to ref this game ever. Leverkusen are so lucky with this referee, honestly. It's like he don't like Arsenal or something like that. MJ says if we lose the round of 16 to Leverkusen, I swear I'm gonna give up the season to City in the Prem and Real in the Champions League. No, dude, relax. Listen, keep calm. You're an Arsenal fan, dude. Relax. Don't give up hope just yet. It's a two-legged game. They still have to come to London. They still have to come to the Emirates. Even if we draw 1-1 here, or even if we lose 1-0 and we go back to London, I'm pretty confident we can play them off the park in our own stadium, dude. Never be so reactionary straight away. That's what I do sometimes. Sometimes I get into the zone and I get too reactionary, and it's not good. You gotta just tranquilo, calma. Kasper Huijland, he's just look, this Leverkusen manager. Here we go, Kai Havertz. That's it. Well done. Kai Havertz is getting ready. Kai Havertz, who obviously came up through the ranks at Leverkusen. It's his boyhood club. Look, welcome back. Ungeslagen der Meister. For both Piero Hincapié and Kai Havertz. Timber. Zubimendi. Eze. So is he going to take off Eze or is he going to take off Gyökeres for Havertz? I wonder, is he going to play Havertz up front or is he going to play him right behind Gyökeres? I have seen him behind Gyökeres and he's done all right. Declan Rice. Look, Leverkusen are hard to break down. I told you that. It's that low block. We need to find a different way. We can't just try to play the set piece thing and break them down. Here's Noni. Oh, I thought he was going to take a shot from there. Right. Martinelli. Piero Hincapié. Eze. Eberechi. Saliba. Gets away from his man. Noni with him. Plays him. Declan. No one's shooting. No one's making an attempt. Declan Rice. Run and shoot, man. Oh, Piero, you shoot. No one wants to shoot. Nobody wants to shoot from distance. Martinelli crosses it in. Header. Oh, I thought Gyökeres was going for it. It goes too deep. It goes over his head, but Jurrien Timber picks it up. Jurrien Timber now crosses it, gives it straight to the goalkeeper. Robert says, just get a draw or a shaky 2-1 win and head to the Emirates. This is difficult. Well, it's true. It's not easy in Germany, but I tell you something. Guys, here comes Havertz. Looks like, who's that? Who's coming off? Eze. Eze is coming off for Havertz. Leverkusen also making a change. Look, I keep reiterating this. Guys, listen, honestly. This manager, Kasper Hjulmand, has drilled Leverkusen very well. They've probably sat down and watched hours and hours of Arsenal football. And he's really drilled them well, and they know how to defend against this Arsenal team, and they've made it difficult. The only reason why they scored is because they took a leaf out of our book. Oh, Gyökeres has come off. So Havertz has come on for Gyökeres. Oh, that must have been the thingy then. The Leverkusen changed that 30 for 10. So I did say, is Havertz going to come on for Eze, or is he going to come on for Gyökeres? I did say Gyökeres is having a quiet one. So it makes sense that he's come off. We've got about 15, 16 minutes left. Yeah, they're very, very lucky with that goal. Obviously, they've been playing well. You got to give them credit. They've been very compact. They've been hard to break down. Obviously, they're playing at home and they're supposed to be like that in front of their fans. But like Robert said, let them get their little win or their little draw at home. When we take them back to the Emirates, it's game over for them. Oh, what's going on now? They're wasting time. They're playing the dark arts now. They're literally taking the leaf out of the Arsenal book. Honestly, it is like watching Arsenal against Arsenal. Going down for every... Look, Havertz didn't even touch him. Going down for every touch, wasting 10 seconds, 20 seconds. It's the dark arts. It's what we do against other teams. They're doing it against... They're trying to frustrate us. It becomes a stop-start game. Look, this is their goal. It's back post. Typical Arsenal goal. Gabriel would be there at the back post. Nobody saw the runner. And it's their captain. It's Andrich. And it's exactly what Gabriel would do. Run at the back post. Header it in. You can't fault them for that. They've just literally watched Arsenal's playbook and took every single leaf out of Arsenal's playbook. And you got to give them credit for that. You got to get, and it's right in front of their fans as well. Their fans as well. That wall there, that Leverkusen wall, is an absolute 12th man for them. But it's not over yet, guys. Come on, it's not over yet. We've got time. We've got a second leg. I don't care. Let them have this 1-0. Even if they win this 1-0, I'm pretty confident they cannot beat us over 2 leg. And if they do, well, look, it's just not good enough from us. Simple as that. We should have done better. Here we go. Back pass. You're in, Timber. Timber, shoot. Someone shoot, for God's sake. Why are they trying to pass it into the back of the net? My God, man. Timber, shoot. Just shoot. You're in the box. Take a shot. Here comes Kofana. My God, he's going to take a shot. Look, he's going to take a shot. Oh, yeah, well, take shots like that all day long, son. No problem. Who was that? Alex Garcia. That went to Rosette. I think that went to Bayern Munich, not Bayern Leverkusen. Hey, Robert said Arsenal didn't pay their Bundesliga subscription. Oh my God! Look, Mikel Arteta's getting frustrated himself as well. He's like, "What is going on?" Look, he's blinking his eyes like, "Damn, son, what is going on? What am I watching here, man? How is my team not coping like this?" Robert's like, "What in the mashed potato boot is that?" In that. Right. Zubimendi. Eze. Come on, Eze. Come on. A bit of magic from you, son. Noni. Matters. Still matters. And it's scoring for Arsenal. Well done. Here we go. This is it. Set piece FC. Come on, Arsenal. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I just said, Robert. We just keep on passing it. No one's shooting, man. Right, here we go. You'll fall in love. I know you will. Matters? On Eze. Someone do something, man. Noni again. Come on, Noni. Noni with a dummy at the byline. Crosses it in. Back post. Pierre Capia couldn't get to it. Here's Gabriel. Here's Martinelli. Oi, 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 oi. It's just not happening. Deckers, come on. Saliba. Noni Madueke. Saliba. Declan Rice. Look, there's just no way through, bro. Listen, this Leverkusen, they've parked the bus, the plane, the train, the house. They've parked everything in front of their goal. I mean, they've making it super difficult for the Arsenal. It's a free kick, finally. You'll fall in love. You know you will. Our number 6 is a king of Brazil. Our centre half, he'll give you hell. Our wall at the back is Gabriel. Oh, Zubimendi, man, calm down, bro. Relax. You're on a yellow card. Right, Decker's on the free kick. Come on, set piece. Let's go. Robert said they parked the Bayarina. They've parked the Bayarina for flip's sake. Decker's right, set piece. Havertz. Oh, I thought he was going to get to it. Anyway, Gabriel Jesus about to come on. Go on, Martinelli. Go on, Martinelli. Go on, Martinelli. Helping out his defense. Right, there's 10 minutes left. There's 10 minutes left to get an equalizer or even a winner. Get a quick scrappy 2-1. A smash and grab. Offside, Havertz. He hasn't even touched it yet. All right, Gabi Jesus coming on. Rob says Havertz knows this place. I hope he got the experience. Yep. Obviously, he's from this place as well. Don't forget, he's from Leverkusen. It's his boyhood club. It's where he grew up. He came up through the ranks at Leverkusen. So hopefully, but he's still worried. You know what it is when you have a bad injury and you come back from a bad injury, is you just have that fear inside you that you will get injured again. The only player that I've actually seen that didn't really have that is Urian Timber. I mean, Urian Timber done the ACL, and when he came back, he had no fear. He went into tackles. Right, Eze's come off. Gabriel Jesus come on. Eze has had a quiet game. I'll be honest. Eze, Gyökeres, they haven't had the best games. Maybe Jesus now, he can claim a stake or stake a claim. What happened here? Oh my God. This referee is corrupt. This referee is corrupt. What is he playing at? I can't believe this. They're both grabbing each other's shirt. They're both standing up. How is he just giving a free kick like that? He's doing the same thing to him as well. Nah, this referee is taking a mickey, man. Honestly, I hate referees like this. Honestly, just constant stop, start. Don't allow the game to flow. Here's a free kick. Set piece for them again. Back post and it goes all the way out. I told you guys they were lucky with that corner. This team is rubbish. This team is just simply defending against Arsenal. They're trying to win this 1-0 against Arsenal. They're not trying to do nothing else. If Arsenal get a draw out of this game, I guarantee you we're going to slap them up at the Emirates. I guarantee you. I've just realized these men are just defending for their lives at this point. They're not bothering mounting any attack. They're giving us all the ball. They're giving us all the space. They're like, come and break us down. Come, we'll play you at your game. Quick 1-0 smash and grab. Martinelli crosses it in. Yo! Urian Timber, unlucky. My God. He's looking at the sky. He's looking at the stars. He's looking at the heavens. Why couldn't that ball go in? But it's coming. They're knocking on the door. They're knocking on heaven's door. Unlucky Urian Timber. I mean, he got up. He couldn't direct it, though. Unlucky. Even Martinelli thought that was going in. Right, pay attention to Leverkusen now. Look, long ball forward. They just give the ball back to Arsenal. They don't want to play, guys. They want to sit back and win this 1-0. I'm telling you. They just want to sit back and defend. They ain't looking to play. Keeper, long ball again. Who's that to? Saliba, get that real quick. We just got to be careful. None of our players get another yellow card. Look, Saliba. Oh, he gets the ball taken away from. This time it's a free kick for Arsenal. Oh my God, this referee's annoying. I'm telling you, this referee's annoying, man. Even a Leverkusen player is shaking his head now. He's like, what's going on? Like, allow us to play. Bro, this is a contact sport. Allow a little bit of contact, please. Noni. Matters. Madueke. MJ says this ref needs to be sued at this point. I mean, he needs to be investigated, definitely. I mean, who paid this referee, man? What is he, half German or something? What's going on? Decker, shoot! Finally! Ah! Oh! And he decided to shoot from that range. He couldn't have shot earlier. Go on. Madness, keep it in. Well done, Noni. MJ said the same thing happened last year with PSG in the semi-finals. The ref was the same, and they even paid the ref as well. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, mate. Robert says, hopefully we get a goal. I think we do. I can smell it. Noni, penalty! Penalty! Yes! Yes! I knew it! I knew it. It was coming. Noni Madueke, danger man, penalty. Come on! Referee's not having it. At this point, forget investigating the ref. Forget all the conspiracies. But it's a definite stonewall penalty. Look, Madders was gone. Look, Madders was gone. He didn't get no touch on the ball. Look. Did he get a touch on the ball? Nah, he didn't. If they rule this off, if they disallow this penalty, wait, penalty to Real. No, I mean Arsenal. I'm used to La Liga. Rob is on fire today. It's a penalty. Who's taking it? Gabby? Are they checking the penalty? If they disallow this, yeah. If they don't give this as a penalty, I'm gonna while out. I'm telling you. This is a clear and obvious penalty. He did not touch the ball. Look, Gabriel's been pulled over. Andrich has been pulled over. VAR is talking. It's a penalty. Why are they still arguing? He didn't touch the ball and he kicked Noni Madueke. I mean, what else do you want to do? Is a pen. Keep it going, Robert. I love it. Keep it going. You're on fire today. Yeah, 4D chess. Come on. Of course. Right, looks like Havertz's going to take him. Come on. I told you guys, don't give up hope as long as he doesn't miss it. What did I tell you guys? Come on, Havertz. Haveruni. Against his old team as well. Against his boyhood club. How are they probably going to boo him when he scores? King Kai. Havertz in his hometown. Samana, waka waka, 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Samana, waka waka, 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Let's go. King Kai. Come on, you got us. Come on, a scrappy 1-1 draw. We'll take it. Yes! Goal! Lazo! King Kai Havertz. Samana, waka waka, 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. I'm loving it. Well done, guys. I'll take a 1-1 in Leverkusen, go back to the Emirates. But guess what? We've still got time to get a second one. If we do a quick smash and grab here, a little 2-1 at Leverkusen, go back to the Emirates, slap it on them. And it's quarter-final time. King Kai. That was dangerous, though. Golazo. Golazo. Yes! So I'm talking about. Let me update the score real quick, son. Samana, waka waka, 60 million on down the drain. Well done, Timber. Well done, Timber. Come on, get the second one quickly, guys. Samana, waka waka, 60 million gone down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again. Right, 3 minutes injury time, guys. By the way, just to let you know, don't go anywhere. As soon as this game is done, I'm going to quickly end this stream. I'm going to set up for the Real Madrid-Man City game. And I'm going to do the Real Madrid-Man City game. So don't go nowhere, guys. Unless you got something to do, join me for the second game. It's a double header today. It's a double bubble. It's buy one, get one free today. So don't forget, stick with us. Stick at the factory. Stay at the factory. And we'll have a good time, guys. We'll have a good time. Right. Try. How do you say it in German? 3 Minuten. 3 Minuten. Ich habe 3 Minuten. Fußball. 3 Minuten. Right. Looks like Grimaldo's taking the throw in for Leverkusen. Robert said, let's hate watch both teams. I hope it's a 0-0 tie. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. I mean, if you hate Real Madrid, that's not a bad shout. I don't really have a stake in La Liga, so I don't mind seeing Real Madrid slapping Man City up just to humble them a bit. But yeah, 0-0. I'll take a 0-0. I'll take a 1-1, a 2-2. But to be fair, I do want to see goals. I do want to see goals in that game. And I think there will be goals in that game. But to be honest with you, Robert, I'm not going to lie to you. I think Man City might just slap up Real Madrid tonight because this is not the same. This is not the same Real Madrid from before. This is Arbeloa's Real Madrid. This is not even Xabi Alonso's Real Madrid. This is Arbeloa's Real Madrid. Robert said, I hate both teams. I mean, look, I ain't got nothing against Real Madrid. I don't really like them per se. I hate Man City. But, yeah, definitely don't want to say. If I could, I would have both of them get knocked out. How about that? Robert said, okay, a 1-1 then for the push. Yeah, I'll take a 1-1. Come on, Arsenal, set piece again. Here we go. I told you guys. Come on. Deckers is taking it this time. Come on, this is it. Set piece again, ole, ole. Set piece again, ole, ole. Come on, Deckers. There's a lot of push and a shove in the box. It's getting misty out there in Germany, boy. MJ says, I don't like them, but I have to admit, there are good teams in general. I mean, they got good players. Definitely that. But this Real Madrid is a different Real Madrid. It's not the same Real Madrid. Look at this. My man's hugging Kai Havertz. What's going on? Oh, and the keeper saves, but the referee says, retake that corner. Yellow card. Bomb ball. Of course. He's telling everyone to come forward. You can't be hugging man up like that, man. Come on, man. Take that corner again. This referee, he's getting angry now. He's giving it to Kai Havertz. He's giving a yellow card. This referee, what is he getting paid for the yellow cards? Does he get commission? I mean, he's pretty much giving the whole team, both teams, yellow cards. I don't understand. He's just constantly waving a yellow. I wonder mad this. Right, corner comes in. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Oh, I swear to God, I thought that Gabriel... What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused as to what happened. This referee just blows the whistle and complains. He tells Zubimendi to go away. What happened? What happened, mate? It looks like he's going to blow the whistle. It's a 1-1, guys. Don't forget, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to turn off this stream. I'm going to start a second stream for the Real Madrid game. And that's it. Game over, guys. Well done, Arsenal. A quick 1-1 draw. You got to give credit where credit is due. Leverkusen played well. They played our game against us. However, they couldn't get the win. Anyway, I'm going to shut this stream down, guys. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. And we're going to start the second stream, guys, okay? So don't go nowhere. Make sure you come back to the Armament Factory. But well done, Arsenal. We go back to the Emirates and we're going to slap